Welcome back. It's January. Just had our first snowfall, and that means one thing. Hot rod's parked up for the winter. Kind of sucks, but there's a ton of work I've got to get done. Firstly, swing around. It's firewall. I've got a ton of holes in this firewall that I hate. They're not original, that one is obviously. This one sucks. That one sucks. That one sucks. I've got a little crack that appeared down here, so I need to address that. I do have another firewall that I could use if need be. So there's that. And I've actually got no body welt on this, so I'm probably gonna pull the body, fix the firewall. I've got a couple of areas underneath that I'd like to paint up that I never got a chance to last time the body was off. So yeah, stick it on the side here and start tearing into it. So now the hood's off, I need to remove anything that is connected to the body. Fuel lines, wiring, steering column, loads of little bits and pieces, throttle linkage. Few interior pieces that you've got to pull out. All the body bolts, obviously. In the trunk, old mobile mounts, and I'll probably pull the fuel tank out rather than leave it in. Yeah, let's carry on. I'm also going to be taking the top off. Got a couple of things I need to do to that, and it makes the whole job a lot easier with the top removed. And it only takes a few minutes. I do need to make a new roof for this, but that's not happening anytime soon. Into a sewing machine. So the top does come down if you really want it to. I don't love how it looks with the roof off. Looks kind of weird around there too, but now with the roof off, I can at least get the interior very easily. On the hard stuff. Half these have already taken out. Definitely not missing. Always take pictures of stuff like this. Just makes putting it back together so much easier. Even if it's really simple, just take a picture, it takes seconds. Right here, I'm undoing all of the body mount bolts, all the bolts that hold the body to the actual frame itself. Not exactly sure how it's going to work out, but that's all we've got. Absolutely not sketchy in the slightest. Not sketchy, even a little bit. Body came off relatively easy. Didn't run into any snags. Engine hoist got me out of trouble there. Didn't need to call in any help. So this is the frame, running gear. So first thing on the list is this firewall. I've marked out all the areas I want to fix. These are all holes that shouldn't be there. We've got a little crack down there. Got to fix. These rivets here are just, well, not there. This bit of butchery here, just neaten it up. I do have another firewall that isn't chopped around, but it is really pitted. I don't know if you can see that on camera. Good solid piece, but I think I'll fix mine for now. First thing I'm going to do is sand some paint off, get this down to metal. For the bigger holes, I'll just make some small template. Well, I'll cut some small circles out, fill them up. For the smaller ones, I'm going to try the piece of copper behind and try and just weld the holes up. See how that goes. I have no idea if this is going to work. I've got these like holes that look like they've been punched through the firewall. There. That's just a mess. And this one here. So I'm going to try and bolt it together. See if I can clamp it and kind of put it back into a shape. Give it a try. Something happened. run through that with a thinner bolt, I think that's going to put it out pretty decent. I'm happy with that. So that came out pretty good, to be honest. A little bit of a hammer and dolly. I'm actually happy with that. Do that to the other couple and yeah. So I've cleaned up a few of the bits. I've got a little bit of a crack here that I've got to fix. A little crack up here. This here is just a bit of a mess. I'm just going to chop this out, and I've got a scrap piece of old firewall that was cut off a project years ago. Patch a piece in there. And I'm going to individually fill every one of these. All of these. Yeah, let's get on with that. So I made some washers, or made some plates. I'll tack some things in and look at So as you can see here, I've filled all the holes in the firewall, repaired the cracks and ground them all down fairly smooth. Next thing to do is grab some sandpaper and start smoothing it out, ready for a little bit of paint. I'm not going to go too crazy here. I'm not using any Bondo or filler or anything like that. I just want it body colour rather than the satin black it was previously. Somehow I managed to lose all my footage, but here's the firewall, primered and sanded, ready for some paint. I also managed to lose all the footage of the paint process, so here's a before and after. So on that note, I'm going to end the video right here. In the next video, I'm going to be making shocks for the car, so stay tuned for that. Hope to see you next time.